always say to people that you should be DAW agnostic, and you should be able to just turn up to any mixer and be able to use it, be that a digital mixer, an analog mixer. You shouldn't, as a sound man, I think, have a comfort zone, because you need to be mobile, and there's a lot of equipment out there. You need to be able to like talk to all of it. Luckily nowadays lots of things are way more standard than they used to be, but there's always this argument that people come to me with when like I say, oh, you should consider trying Ardor, which is oh no, I don't want to learn something else that's different from what I already know. And for me, that doesn't really ring true. My experience in music has always been, when you turn up to a studio or to a live show, there's always a different mixer or a different DAW, and definitely a different combination of the two, and you're never going to get the same thing. So you shouldn't have like a favourite DAW. Now, I've been getting comfortable in Ardor, and a lot of people have been saying about how Logic is dying a death. So there's going to be a lot of people trying out Reaper. So I thought I'd try out Reaper. I've never used it before, but I have briefly just installed it. So I'm literally just going to launch it and see if I can get going with it with my normal workflow. It's literally been installed. That's all I've done. So we're going to see what it does. Now, just for your information, we're using Ubuntu Studio 24.04. And what day are we on? We're on day one of our evaluation. Okay, well, we're still evaluating it. It does look nice. It does look nice. Look at it. It's very clean. Well, it's kind of just what I was expecting, except it's really, really nicely put together. So let's see what it looks like in colour then. We don't need this. Where is it? Oh, we don't need that either. This is the microphone and the effects I've got on it, so it doesn't look terrible. Alright, so there's Reaper. It's a lot different to what Ardor usually looks like. That's tiny. Now, it's only got 2 inputs at the moment. I imagine there's a way to do that. So I presume this is... We're going to insert a track, okay. That's all I seem to be able to do, so let's go for it. What have we got? Okay, a few things. Now, I don't know what sort of track this is. Let's arm it. Oh, okay. Right, it seems to be picking up the audio from the mic. Oh, that's good for a start for 10. What's going on? Okay. Oh, this is all plugins. So that's how I put plugins, that little button there. This is all pretty nicely sort of intuitive. So what's this? This must be the connectivity. Alright, okay. Aux 0 aux. Do them names correspond with what they're called? Yes, they do. Okay, that's nice. Still only got 2 of my 8 inputs. Wonder if there's preferences. Oh, there it is. Okay, right, preferences. Okay. Because it's probably going to be in here, isn't it? What are we looking for? Audio device, probably, I imagine. Input channels 2. Well, that was easy to find, wasn't it? Wow, I am really actually impressed with this. This is just like... So if I just change that to 8 and click apply, say OK. Well, hidden at just a darndest thing. That's very good. I like that a lot. Let's just set that up. No muss, no futs, no coconuts. That is a lot neater in the system than Ardor is. Wow, yeah. Okay, I haven't actually got any audio to record into it yet, but I guess if we're armed, we can. Hello, hello, testing 1, 2, 3. That looks very low. Ooh. Okay, well, there's a discrepancy between things and stuff. Oh, I wonder, actually. Okay, delete all that. That's nice. Just ask me if I actually want to keep that tape before making me have to fiddle about with it in the tracks. This has been very well thought out. I am impressed by this DAW. Wow, yeah. I like the way that the mixer's down here. I often do that anyway with like the windows in our DAW, but this has just got it like it. And there's no gump all up the strips. It's just all the bits you need. A couple of meters, a slider, some buttons. I guess that's the effects. Yeah. Okay, right. So let's record now, but this time let's just get this one to be. Disconnect all of that. And all I want to do is use my EQ'd. That should show up a bit louder in there. Oh, it's coming out my speakers as well. Yeah, well that's coming out a lot louder now. Look at that, because that's where I've put it through that EQ and bumped it up a bit. So now if I record, hello, testing 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, look at that, much nicer waveform. Right, yeah, save that. Hello, testing 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, look at that, much nicer waveform. Well, that works. Okay, cool. Okay, so how does it deal then? It can do recording, nice and easy. How does it deal with? Oh wait, you can change all that. Okay. Oh, you can choose the other things in the system. That Wolf Spectrum out is there. It's not even part of the device. That's rather clever. Okay. Now what am I going to try and do? I need to try and see if it will do a drum track. So let's add a new track and get rid of this one. Can I remove this one? Oh, actually, I don't need to. I can just change it to. Yeah, I want to record MIDI overdub. Okay, I think. Okay, I'm going to map that to channel 1. And I want the plugin to be the drum machine. What's it called? The Red Zeppelin. No, I think it's an LV2. Yeah, there it is. Okay, we want the multi. Add that. Oh, yeah, there you go. That's it. Yes, please add that. Oh, no, wait, cancel. Okay. It's not making a noise. I wonder how I can get it to. Right then, so I should... Okay, I don't know how to connect up the MIDI stuff in Reaper. Okay, well that's the first hiccup I've come to, but I'm sure it's solvable. The speed at which I got to this point, which is literally from zero, never seen it before, to I've recorded something, I know how to put plugins on, and yeah, that was no time at all. I don't think it should take you very long. Once you've learned one DAW, let's close this because it's making some echo. Or can I just mute it? Is that muted? Oh, there we go. Right. That's muted. Okay, yeah, so I think you should be DAW agnostic, and I think that if you're not, it's going to bite you in the ass. So, yeah, I'm going to play with Reaper because I've got 60 days to evaluate it, and I might end up buying it, it looks really nice. It's, let's compare it to our DAW, just visually, because why not? Audio production, our DAW. Let's do a new session of so I've got a template already, which, I could get to that state with Reaper. And let's just compare the two in terms of design. Yeah, see, I much prefer... I think Reaper have done a better job with their grid. So much better job. This one is much more sort of garish. And this isn't the standard theme actually, so this isn't quite fair, but it's very similar in the other standard theme. Yes, and it's a more cluttered look. I know I've got things open, so you don't have to have all of it. Like for example, that doesn't need to be there. Yeah, actually that looks a bit tidier already. But it doesn't have the mixer stripped down the bottom. I have to still do that manually. Although it does have the strip that you're focused on over at the side. That's quite good. But I already know how to use this one. But I don't really know how to use this one yet, so it's going to be a lot of fun learning. And yeah, so I think everyone should have a go on it. If you're using Linux and if you're switching over from Logic, or if you haven't realised that Logic's just gone completely AI yet, I don't know what's going on with Logic. I must admit, I'm not in the news. I've just seen people posting videos like saying RIP Logic, it's time for DAW bootcamp. So I'm thinking, like something must have just happened. And we've just had all the stuff with the other place as well, the NI. Can't remember what that stands for. Native Instruments. So yeah, there's stuff going on in the music tech world. So it'd be good to be nimble and be able to jump around from thing to thing and not, have a workflow in each. Do your best to do it. It's just good practice. Anyway, I think that's all I want to say about it. I'm going to play with this. And then hopefully I can do another video about how I learned how to do some stuff in it. But for now, yeah, just something you should consider. And yeah, so far, no problems with it. It's running perfectly. Anyway, take care. Bye.